What are the burning questions you have about RV living, hiking, the Pacific Crest Trail, life in general, or me? Do you sometimes, after watching a video, just wish that you had access to me so that you could ask every question that's on your mind? I kind of know you do, because I see that a lot in the comments and the emails that I get. And I do my best to answer the questions that I get in my videos, but it seems like no matter how many videos I create, and I've created over 300 videos now of everything from RV living tips to boondocking tips to solar to electronics and how I stay connected on the road, and practical living, as well as some more spiritual journey stuff and even some personal information about me. And no matter what I do, I create a video to try to answer your questions, and it always brings up more questions. And that's great. You guys all have questions. And frankly, I just can't keep up with you. I can't keep up with all the comments that I get. I can't even keep up with all the emails that I get. And so, as many of you know who have commented maybe for a long time and haven't gotten a response from me, or have sent me emails and haven't gotten a response, it's just really impossible. I'll be honest with you. It's just impossible for me to respond to everybody. I would love to be able to, but I can't. So today, I'm going to talk to you about a couple of ways to increase your chances of getting answers to your questions. There's a couple things that I'm going to go over with you today, and in the second half of the video, I'm going to do something I bet you never thought I could do, although I can talk pretty fast. I'm going to answer 1,000 questions in under 3 minutes. That's right. So stay tuned. Let's get started.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
Hi friendlies, I'm Carolyn, and welcome back to my RV life. One of the things that I have always loved most about making videos and being a YouTube creator is that it gives me the opportunity to inspire people, to motivate people. I think I've mentioned a bunch of times that over my adult life and through a lot of the work that I have done, I have just always felt that I had a story to tell, and for some reason, I don't know where it came from or why, but I always thought that I could share that story in order to help other people. And I think that comes from spending so much of my life feeling like an outsider, feeling alone, feeling ashamed, and feeling just all the things that go along with, you know, dealing with some of the challenges that I've dealt with. I always thought that would be a book, and of course it has manifested into making videos. And I love the fact that I'm reaching people, I guess is the best way to put it. And that's also the hardest part. It's also a little surreal and overwhelming sometimes to walk into a room and say, hi, I'm Carolyn, and yeah, I know, and have people taking pictures. You know, that side of it isn't what I expected. I never expected notoriety or anything. It's kind of a weird dynamic to say that I always thought maybe I'd write a book and then I'd go on speaking circuits, but I never thought about like the fame side of it. But I do enjoy knowing that I'm making a difference in people's lives. That's the biggest reward for me. That's why I keep going. That's why I keep making videos. In that, I get thousands of comments and emails every week, and it's just impossible for me to respond to everyone. I would love to be able to have all the time in the world, to be able to answer every question I get, to support everybody I get, to give advice to everyone that writes to me or that leaves a comment. Unfortunately, reality is just it's 100% impossible. A lot of your questions go unanswered. I know that I read a lot of the emails that I get, and I know that a lot of you really are reaching out, really wanting help, asking me to be there, but I just can't be. So there's a lot that goes into being a YouTube creator other than just, you know, making pretty videos and putting them up on the internet. Not only is it a small business in dealing with small business stuff, but there's this whole dynamic about becoming a public image that you also have to deal with, both positive and the negative. And one of the reasons I started Patreon, back when I started Patreon a couple years ago, was because I felt that it would really give me an opportunity to get to know some of my most passionate and loyal viewers on a more personal level, and also to get to know one another. And that is absolutely positively what has happened. We have a wonderful tight-knit community there of, I think, 240. Of course, just like in any group, there are a few people who are most active, and they have gotten to know one another. And of course, I'm also doing patron-only meet and greets, so some patrons have had the opportunity to meet one another, and it really has been a great way for me to engage with my audience and for my audience to engage with one another. And now YouTube has rolled out a new program that I'm really excited about, because it's going to help me interact with many of my audience members even easier. Sometimes they see in comments, I've commented on your video a bunch of times and you've never responded. And then I can do a quick search and look back and say, oh yeah, okay, they've commented on like the last 7 videos, but I never saw the comments. 1,000 comments a week at least, I think is probably about what I average. So it is impossible for me to see and respond to every comment I get. So you may have seen on some channels where YouTube has now rolled out a program where we can provide a membership to our channel. And those memberships come with perks. So on my channel, on my videos from now on, you're going to see a join button. And when you join, and there's just one flat level at $4.99, when you join, you get access to perks. And one of the most exciting perks, at least I think, is that once you become a member, you're going to have a little emoji next to your name. And depending on how long you are a member, your emoji is going to change. So for the first month, I thought, why not honor Capone for new members? The first month you join, new members, you get a little Capone icon. And then you work up. At 2 months, I think it's an RV. At, I think, 6 months, you get a footprint for hiking, all the way up to a globe, a world, because then you become a world traveler by the time you have been with me a year. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. First we RV, and then we hike, and then we fly, and then we're world travelers, and that's kind of the way I have been looking at it. And the reason I'm really excited about rolling this out is because I know many of you don't want to join Patreon, can't join Patreon, or whatever, but I think that having the join button right here on YouTube, and if you are already purchasing YouTube products, you just have to click a button and it makes it that much easier. It's also going to help you stand out in the comments section. Can't guarantee that I'm still going to be able to answer everybody. Still a lot of comments to go through, but as I'm scrolling through, the names with the icons next to them are definitely going to stand out more than the other comments. And so they will get my attention for sure, and I will do my best to answer as many of them as I can. In addition to increasing your chances of getting your questions answered by me personally, you're also going to get access to members-only posts on the community tab and members-only videos. I do a ton of extra videos for patrons. And depending on the level you are on Patreon, you get more videos. It might be bloopers, it might be extra scenery, it might be a place that I went to that didn't make it into a video for the public, it might be bloopers and outtakes, which patrons really enjoy. You'd be surprised how many cuts sometimes I have to do before I get even my intro right. My brain moves faster than my mouth, believe it or not, and sometimes I'm trying to get 5 thoughts out at once. Now I can also offer extra videos to you, to members on YouTube. And who knows, it might be an extra scenery. The other day I had a beautiful spot that I was camped at with a beautiful, peaceful setting, and I just shot a 40-second video and shot it off to patrons, and it made their day. And these are the types of things that I'm going to be offering members as well. Again, all you have to do is click on the join button that you're going to see on every video from now on, and stand out from the crowd. I will be able to see you through all the noise on YouTube. And as many of you know, if you've read the comment section, it can get pretty noisy there. So if you want to stand out from the crowd, that would be a good way to do it, while also getting extra perks and continuing to support me, an independent creator. Not a Hollywood person, as real as it gets. One of my goals recently, I've kind of been thinking about where I want my channel to go, where I want my videos to go. And one of the things I've really been thinking about a lot lately is that I would like eventually, I think, to be able to create 100% ad-free content. I would like to be able to not worry about all the things that I currently think about when I'm making videos. YouTube algorithm, and is it advertiser friendly, and do I have to scale back on my F word, and just a lot of things like that. And sometimes, while I'm not super worried about it, I mean, because my content is for the most part pretty family friendly, it would be nice to not have to worry about things like that. And so by supporting independent creators, which is what I am, I'm a completely independent creator, no Hollywood, no backing, no producers or anything like that. By supporting more independent creators like me and the others doing this, maybe I'm not your favorite channel, maybe you have another favorite channel. By supporting us, you're helping kind of keep independent art and independent creativity alive, which is a beautiful thing. If you think about it, America was built on independence and ingenuity and creativity. Small business still runs the U.S. economy, and with the internet and the rise of technology, the creator economy is a real thing. It is a real force to be reckoned with. And by being here, watching my videos and other people's videos on YouTube, you are supporting a new independent, a new economy. Its very foundation is built on independence, creativity, and free will, I guess. So thank you
Carolyn,
very much.
how big is your Carolyn, rig? How do you boondock? Carolyn, aren't you afraid to be alone? Carolyn, how much did your rig cost? Carolyn, how do you handle... I need your help. Help me, Carolyn. I don't know what to do.
Personally, by me, I am going to answer 1,000 questions in 3 minutes or less. You don't think I can do it, do you? Actually, yeah, you probably think I can, huh? With the way I talk fast sometimes. You ready to get answers to your questions? Let's go. All right. Let's get started. I'm going to answer all your questions right now in less than 3 minutes. Well, I'm not actually going to answer your questions. I'm going to show you how you can find the answers to all of your questions because they're already there. Almost every single question I have, I've already answered in one of my 300 or 400 videos. And I've tried doing 5-minute videos. I've tried repurposing videos and doing them again, and still, I get the same questions over and over again. So I thought it would be best to show you how to find your answers for yourself on my channel. And so let's get started. So the first thing you do is go to your YouTube account, sign into YouTube, and you'll see we're signed into YouTube here. And if you don't already have me on your favorites, which you should, go ahead and click Carolyn's. Go ahead and search Carolyn's RV Life. Go ahead and click on my channel, and this is going to take you to my homepage. Now, there's a lot of really cool things on my homepage. Number one, make sure you subscribe here. If you're not already subscribed, you'll see over here on the right, and click the bell, and then you will get notifications. When you click that bell, you'll get notifications that I have published a new video, and so you'll never miss a thing. So be sure to do that. You also have options here. My home page, which are playlists that I have set up for you to see when you visit my home page. There are also, so there's the playlist where you can watch all my videos in order from the beginning, like 388 videos. And if you want to binge watch, start there. Also, my Alaska road trip is here. New videos, if you want to see what's new, you can just go to my homepage and scroll down, and all the new videos get published there. The most popular uploads are here.
And all of my other playlists are listed here. I'm going to do a playlist about hiking the PCT, plant-based travel. Anyway, there's probably a dozen playlists here. So if you have a question, you might want to start here and look at the playlist and see if maybe your questions are covered in a playlist. Where is it? Should I live in an RV, van, or trailer? There's a playlist. So that's got a lot of information about what you should choose to live in and extra information about RV living. I've got a playlist for ghost towns, full-time living Q&A, another great playlist if you have questions, jobs for nomads, how I do laundry, how I get internet, how I get TV, boondocking questions and answers, viewer questions, water sources. See, I'm already answering a million of your questions, aren't I? All right. So that's the home page. But what I want to show you how to do is how to search if you have a question and you want just instantly to find out what the answer is. Click on the second tab, which is videos. Actually, let me go back. So click on this second tab right here, which is videos. Click on that. And it takes you to my videos page. You see this little magnifying glass right here on the right? You see that right there? Boing, boing, boing. Click on that and you can search. Yes, you can search my channel for anything you want to find out. So Carolyn, how much solar do you have? Just click in solar. And every video I've done about solar, and then some, is gonna come up. Look at that. Yeah. See, I just answered 100 questions with that one simple thing. If you want information about my RV, maybe try my RV. Maybe try RV info. You know, and sometimes you might have to scroll through to find the right one because they're tagged, but how to find an RV to live in is here. Information about batteries, a tour of my RV with all kinds of information about my RV. So this search thing up here is very, very handy if you want to find out how I find my great camping spots, boondocking. Just put in boondocking and look at that. Secrets and apps for finding free RV and van camping at the RTR. That was my seminar. And RTR is Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. So that's it. I think I did that. Literally, just doing that probably answered 1,000 questions. And one other thing I want to show you. Let's go ahead and click on the video.
So when
every video has a description. Okay? And in my description, I talk about what the video is about, and then I have all the links to my Amazon store, where if you just click on that link every time you shop Amazon, I earn a little commission. So it's a great way to help support my channel if you want to. And then my Teespring store, my contact information, but also all my camera gear is listed, as well as my editing software. Music, a lot of you always ask about my music. I always list my music in my music credits, and basically any information that I want to add to the video, I'm going to put in the description. So always make sure you check the video description first if you have questions. I mean, you can take a chance and post a comment or send me an email and take a chance that you might get an answer, or you can use these simple, easy tools that I have given you today. Use the search function right here to search my channel and my videos. Look at the video description. Check out my playlists. If you click on playlists right here, you'll see a list of all the playlists, and the community tab also, which is where I post pictures and polls and things like that. Okay. Oh, and about. Let me tell you about the about. A lot of people come to my channel and they're really surprised when they see a video because they're like, I thought this was a fun travel channel and you were just going to show pretty places. Well, the first thing I do before I decide to subscribe to any channel is look at their about. I don't subscribe based on one video. I want to know what the channel is about. And I have done some work here to put a paragraph describing what I'm about and what my channel is about. And so if you haven't checked that out, you might want to do that as well. All right, that was I answered at least 1,000 questions there, right? I hope you found that really helpful. I hope that starts to answer some of your questions. I hope that you will also consider clicking the join button right here and joining my new membership club. I'm really excited about it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for all you do to support my channel. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. Mwah. I'll see you soon.